Can we raise it up on the rack? I'd like to take a look real quick, make sure the torque boxes are in place, and just see if there's anything else that supports my idea that this is a one of 85 NASCAR program cars.
Okay, let's check.
All right, so we've got the skid plate, which is the correct original one for the 426 Hemi, and they call it a skid plate, and in a way that it is, but it actually blocks off the ability to hit that.
It protects the deep oil pan.
Right, right. Leaf spring, why is this one? This isn't a 354 Dana leaf spring setup. This isn't the track pack setup. This has 5 leaves, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6, and this is supposed to be 7. That has 2 halves. And I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is missing a half, or I'm really thinking that these leaf springs may have been replaced, but they put the bottom leaf with the number on it. So they have a part number that coincides, with the assembly number of the leaf. And
actually, the whole thing's wacky. I've never seen that before.
Right.
They don't use bolts to hold those together like that. They just use those clamps.
And
those probably are an aftermarket, like a super stock type leaf, but they put that on there for the correctness of it.
I make the lower leaf springs for the B bodies and the E bodies with the heavy duty springs.
With the stamp in it, but not the rest of the
number.
leaves,
No, just the lower leaf, so that way you could buy a new
Smart.
aftermarket leaf. And I'm also doing them for the AAR and TA Challengers with that number.
But I don't see anything that jumps out at me that looks like, with all those provisions under
Nothing
the hood,
underneath.
right?
It was just...
Everything under here is more Mickey Mousey. So on the outside of the car and under the hood, what we've established is that the air cleaner is definitely a NASCAR-looking or NASCAR-inspired style air cleaner.
Yes.
That's been modified from its original factory. The ignition system is a complete Mallory ignition system, which who knows if Mallory's the one that supplied NASCAR. That'll be your research on it. The air breather that goes on the valve cover on the driver's side definitely looks like one that they would have used back in the 64 and the 65 NASCAR race engines, correct?
Yes.
The radiator's right, but replaced in new.
It's an original.
The fuel lines are driven out through the right-hand apron for whatever reason on it. It has 426 Hemi badges. It's a 426 Hemi car. None of that stuff is surprising. The Mr. Norms decal back there, I know. You're gonna do your research, reach out to a couple of guys. I'm gonna do my research and figure out if I can get any more documentation on who wrote the article on the car. I've also got a letter into the Chrysler Historical Society to see if they can give us any information. We'll meet back on this one.
And I know you're also buddies with Ray Everingham, NASCAR crew chief.
Oh, Ray Everingham.
He's also with he's a big
buddy.
Dodge fan too.
Yeah.
Why don't you check with him?
It's a good call. You just wanted to say Ray Everingham on TV, like get connected or something. It's okay.
It has been established that the unburied dead